Topic is common errors. It's a part of fourth unit. We are going to discuss first common errors in articles and prepositions. Fine. First, articles. Before going to discuss the errors, first we should know how do we use articles and what are the articles. Articles, as you know, there are two types of articles: indefinite articles and definite articles. What is article? Articles are a sort of determiners as they convey whether the thing being said is about something definite or indefinite. So there are three articles. What are they? A, an, and the. These three are articles. A and are called indefinite articles. The is called definite article. Where do we use a and an? We use a and an to the before the countable singular nouns, and we use in the sense of every, we use in the sense of one, we use before names of profession, we use these indefinite articles. But where do we use a? We use a before the sounds of words which begin with consonant sound, and is used before words start with vowel sound. For suppose an MP is, it is a abbreviation, but they are consonants. M and P are consonants, but we use an. Why? The sound is a. That's why an is used. As well as annexary, we use an. Though X is consonant, we use an. And as well as a one-eyed man or university. Why? Though they are pronounced in the consonant sound. That's why we are using a, though the starting letters are vowels. Fine. Then where do we use the? We use the to specify any subject, to speak particularly about any subject. We use the definite article. Where do we use the definite article? We use definite article when we are talking about a subject repeatedly. We use the before directions, before unique things, and names of rivers, mountains, and a group of islands. We use before these things. Then before monuments, before famous and religious books, before museums, zoos, and famous places, any remarkable places, we use that definite article, that is the. Fine. But there are some errors in using articles. What are they? I gave you some examples here that they all wrong and right. The uh, sentences which are in red color, they are wrong. Sentences which are in black color, they are right. Why they are wrong, why they are right, I am going to explain. First one, my car is in a bad condition. I said it is wrong. Why? Generally, a and an are not used with uncountable nouns. Okay, only we use a and an with countable nouns. Countable nouns means there must be, for suppose, a pen, but we don't say a water. We say a glass of water. We say a loaf of bread. We say a bunch of keys. Like that, a cup of rice, like that. So, a lock of hair. Okay, so a and an are used only before the countable nouns. The first two examples, that is, my car is in bad condition, that is right. Not, we should not say a bad condition. And as well as the second example, the baker gave me a bread, that is wrong. We should say the baker gave me a loaf of bread. Okay, that is right one. Next one, third one, the humanity is in danger. Humanity is abstract one, abstract noun. So before abstract nouns also we don't use the article. That's why we should omit article. What is that? The. Fine. That's why the correct one is humanity is in danger. Next one, Sunil held the rank of a brigadier. What is the wrong here? No article is used before the noun followed by post, rank, job, position of, like that. Okay, see, in this sentence, held the rank of. So whenever there is rank of, then article should be omitted. That's why in the second, the corrected one, Sunil held the rank of brigadier, not a rank of, or not rank of A. Both are wrong. Next one, the minister was sent to the jail for fraud. What is the wrong here? The condition is, if one goes to school or college for study, or to the church for prayer, or to jail when sentenced, the is not used before these nouns. So there is a specific purpose. Regularly they go to church for prayer, and there is a purpose, school for study. That's why article the should be omitted. The minister was sent to jail for what? For fraud. So that the is omitted. Next one, article should be omitted before meals. That's why here there are two send examples which is omitted. The lunch is at 2, that is wrong. What is the correct one? The lunch is uh, at 2 is wrong, but the correct one is lunch is at 2. But the exemption is when it is a special lunch, or where there is a special occasion, then we can say. That's why the second example, when is the official lunch? That's why the is added before official. Okay, so these are some errors related to articles. Apart from these examples, already we discussed many rules and conditions of usage of articles and exceptions of articles in regular class. Okay, with reference to these examples, you are directed to complete the exercise you have in your textbook with the help of the given key. Next, errors in prepositions. What is preposition? A word which is placed before a noun, that is called preposition, right? Already we discussed what is preposition. Why do we place? To show its relation with other nouns or pronouns or phrases, we use prepositions. What are the kinds of prepositions? Kinds of preposition, that is a preposition of place, preposition of time, preposition of manner. Like this, we have different types of prepositions, right? So based on that, we have different types of prepositions, and we discussed how to use these prepositions in our previous classes. But now, what are the mistakes or what are the errors related to preposition that we are going to discuss in this session? Fine. The first one, the curator prefers dry weather than wet weather. That is first example. Why? What is the wrong here? The condition is prefer, preferable, inferior, superior, junior, senior, etc. Take to, not than. So here we use prefer. That's why it should be followed by to, not than. That is the first condition. Second one is this ship comprises of 4 bulkheads. See, what is the condition here? The word comprises does not take a preposition. Whenever we use the comprise, then there should not be a preposition. That's why in the corrected sentence, the after comprise there is no of. It is omitted. The third one, the captain was angry for the steward. See, here the condition is angry with a person, angry for something. Okay, whenever we are speaking with a person, that there must be with, not for. When should we use for? When we have any cause or something, then we can use for. That's why the corrected sentence is the captain was angry with whom? With the steward. So that is the correct sentence. Next sentence, the children went to home. See, in this sentence we omitted to. Why? To does not precede home. That means we should not use to when we are talking about home. I went home, that's it. The children went home, that's it. Okay, that's why we have to omit to. Next sentence, A soldier died of the loss of blood. Loss of blood. What is the corrected one? The soldier died from the loss of blood. What is the condition? When one dies due to an illness, dies of is used. When one dies due to some other cause, die from is used. Okay, that's why we used here died from. Okay, next one. Flour is made of wheat. Okay, it is wrong. Why? What is the correct one? Flour is made from wheat. What is the correct one? When a substance changes into another to produce a new substance, from is used. Okay, but when the original material does not change form, of is used. Okay, here made of wheat, but made from wheat. So flour, it does not lose its condition. Just out of this flour we made the wheat. That's why we have to use from, not of. Okay, I repeat once the condition. When a substance changes into another, produce a new substance, from is used. Okay, but when the original material does not change form, of is used. Okay, that is the condition. Next, the delegates agreed to the prime minister. It is wrong. To, instead of to, we have to use with. Why? It is agree with a person, agree to something, agree on a matter or decision. Like this we have to use. That is the condition. That's why it is omitted to, and we replaced with the preposition with. Next one. I have been teaching English from 2007 in weeks. So it is wrong. What is the correct one? I have been teaching English from is wrong. That's why since 2007. For which one? For which organization? For which? Okay. So in is the true translation of our mother tongue. So it should be omitted. Our online English class scheduled between 1 p.m. to 1:40 p.m. Many people use this as a wrong one. Between two. That is wrong. Whenever we use between, it should be followed by and. So the correct one is our online English class is scheduled between 1 a.m. and 1:40 p.m. Okay, these are some errors in grammar. Especially for this session, we discussed the two topics, articles and prepositions. Some errors with articles and prepositions. So all of you go through your textbook and complete the exercise with the help of key. Thank you.